gets you over the hump. And the Lakers starting five. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. And it's James in at the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards is the 2. Checked in for Randall. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for Ayton. Smart comes in for Hachimura. And MP subbed in for Reeves. Pass to James. MP scanning the floor. Got a piece of it. James passes to Vanderbilt. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. And it's James with the jam.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double team him often, saying, quote, we want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there. Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. MP, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
The 11-footer. Edwards gets the bucket. Edwards got 6.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
MP outside. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, this is the very prototypical defensive anchor. This is what Rudy Gobert brings on a nightly basis. Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
MP, the pass to Smart. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Reed. Edwards against Doncic. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Minnesota closing out the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Bones Highland out there with Mike Conley. And it's Clark in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. MP shot is good.
Oh, wow. How about the handles from MP? I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. All right, Chomps, thank you very much for that report. Pass to Highland. Randall inside, guarded by Vanderbilt. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Monday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
And you know, for that matchup with New York, it's the 8th time they'll take the court in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
And Minnesota making a change here. Edwards is checked in. The first free throw is good. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
Here's MP. Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to Vanderbilt. Conley against MP. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, another miss by MP. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Now here's Reed from outside the arc. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got his 3rd assist of the night. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. James is checked in for Smart. And Doncic has subbed in for Reeves.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
From deep, MP hits a three-pointer. MP's got 8.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
Outside Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Randall deciding where to go with it. Outside Edwards. McDaniels from long range. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Oh, Mr. McDaniels with the response. How competitive is this guy?
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man, he's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
MP against DiVincenzo. Here's Ayton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And that's now 6 points for DeAndre Ayton. Edwards against Doncic. Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. And it goes as the official calls the foul. It hasn't even been close. It's Minnesota just dominating this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the...
I think for the Timberwolves, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably...
Come on, put me in already.
Completely new group for the Timberwolves. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Smart's checked in for James. And MP subbed in for Luka Doncic. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Hayes, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's MP in at the 1. Tipped. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Finished off the break. MP's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
The 3, Conley. Smart grabs the miss. Now Los Angeles with it. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
And here's Clark. He's scoreless. Reed, a screen on Smart. And here's Clark for 3. No good on the shot. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Naz Reid, Mike Conley out there with Bones Highland, and it's Clark in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Conley. Here's Highland. And a miss there on the triple. Reeves against Highland. MP outside. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Conley against MP. Conley passes to Reed. Back to Conley. Reed, a screen on MP. Down low. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Conley.
Yeah, Reed setting the screen, then has the smarts to find the soft spot in the defense.
MP outside. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
This guy's such a strong mid-range shooter.
Minnesota shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
MP inside. He's guarded by Conley. MP no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Clark, the pass to Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And he banks in the layup.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Hayes with a screen on Conley. MP, the pass to Hayes. From 6 feet away, Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Now Conley. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Yeah, Highland willing to take what the defense gives. If that's a mid-range, that's fine.
Here's MP. Hayes, it's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And here's Clark for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. MP outside. Inside. Knocked loose.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had...
Tough loss for you tonight, MP.
No cap, they played hard. I mean...
BA, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Yeah.